idea? Okay.
Tell me the definition, because I need to know
the
that.
current definition of the flipped classroom is wrong, and it just inverts instruction and practice. And one of the things that's bad about that is it assumes teachers lecture anyway in the classroom. We know they do a lot more exciting things than that. And just because you put lecture into the homework space doesn't make it now good suddenly. It's just happening in a different place, right? Yes, they can rewind it and all that kind of stuff, and that's better than it was before, but it's still a better version of what I think is a bad thing.
Okay.
But what I think is a good thing is what we've always known to be good, which is inspiring students to have a desire to use tools, and then you giving them the tools and helping them apply those tools. Inquiry learning. So I think that there's always a moment in any inquiry cycle where a teacher needs to be more active, meaning in AP chemistry, there comes a point when they need to know a freaking equation, and there's no way that they're going to figure it out on their own. And then that's when I come in. But when I come in, it's not going to be in the classroom. It's going to be in the homework space using a video. And then they're going to chew on that, and then when they come into class, they're going to take their exploration. They're going to take my online explanation, and then they're going to apply that. But the thing, so hence the new definition, is all the things that happen in the classroom were things that required a community. So inquiry and application require community. All the things that happen outside of the classroom did not require community, meaning no one needs a community. Actually, they should be individual one-on-one getting low-level information from me. And the thing about that is the low-level information is what they forget the easiest because it has the less impact on them. So that's good to be recorded, to be able to replay. And you get a catalog of all the easy-to-forget info. You get these aha moments in your community.
Yeah.
So it's leveraging technology to appropriately pair the learning activity with the learning environment. So if we think of the learning activity, lower blooms, higher blooms, right?
Yeah.
The learning environment, community or individual. And the problem with the current paradigm is that in the community is where we tend to do a lot of lower end bloom stuff. And in the individual space, where they need the community, they tend to be struggling through application exercises. So the flip is trying to appropriately pair those two, not just invert it. But the trick in it at all is if we give kids tools, it doesn't mean they want to use them. It doesn't mean they want the tools. So the trick is to get them to feel an urgency to use the tools, give it to them, and then they use it. And I think a lot of things you see in the flipped classroom are bulk upload a lot of videos, let kids work through at their own pace. But what you don't get in that is you don't get an inquiry cycle where they have to struggle to figure out a reason to want the tools first. So that's where I'm kind of against the mastery learning model of it and more towards like it being a technique. So you can think of like explore, explain, apply. Think of it as explore, flip, apply.
And then you said, like, so you'll do like a teaching in the class.
All right.
And then